Do you know how to use a linear model to predict? Let's take a look at a situation where a linear model will be very useful. Kelly has a newborn baby in her family. When he was born, he weighed 8 pounds. So that is his newborn weight. So we can say when he was 0 months old, he weighed 8 pounds. At his 1-month checkup, he weighed 10 pounds. At his 2-month checkup, he weighed 12.5 pounds. At his 3-month checkup, he weighed 15 pounds. Based on this trend, can we predict what the baby will weigh at 4 months? Well, first, let's rewrite these values in a table. We can write a table by putting the months on one side of the table. We can put the months here. We abbreviate that month. And then the weight here. So when the baby was 0 months old, he weighed 8 pounds. At his 1-month checkup, he weighed 10 pounds. At his 2-month checkup, he weighed 12.5 or 12.5 pounds. At his 3-month checkup, he weighed 15 pounds. And the question is, can we predict what he will weigh at his 4th-month checkup? Well, looking at these numbers, you can see that there's a kind of a pattern, or it's close to a pattern, between here and here, which was 2, between here and here, which was 2.5, and here would be another 2.5. So we can estimate a range of what the baby would weigh based on this pattern. We could say if it keeps increasing, he will probably weigh somewhere around 18 pounds. Now let's graph this data and see if we would come up with the same result on a graph. First, we're going to graph how much the baby weighed at 0 months old. So we can say that we're going to put the months here, and we're going to put the weight here. So at 0 months old, the baby weighed 8 pounds. So we can go up here and we'll put a point at 8. At 1 month old, he weighed 10 pounds. At 2 months old, he weighed 12.5 pounds. Put that about there. At 3 months old, he weighed 15 pounds. And we want to predict what he'll weigh at 4 months old. So if we look at the trend, and you can see the spaces here, the space here, and the space here, and if we were to match that, then we could say that somewhere about here is what he would weigh, which is somewhere about 18 pounds. So we can say it would be about 18 pounds. Here, let's fix that a little bit. 18 pounds. And this is how we can use a linear model to predict. If we wanted to connect these lines, we could do it by drawing a line like this. Now we've represented the growth of the baby over time on a linear graph using a linear model.